separating with my two amigos here, one from Spain, one from Germany. They're going left and I'm going right, unfortunately. They're probably going to a prettier part of New Zealand, up to the Coromandel, Hot Water Beach, Cathedral Cove, etc. But yeah, it was nice to bike a few miles with them anyways. It's really after hotting up now. I'm after saying goodbye to Marco and Mario, and I'm on my own again. I'm on my way to Hamilton, over this kind of mountainous back roads, kind of like the Andes of I suppose Tralee towards Abbeyfield or whatever it is. Lovely quiet cycling, just quite hilly, just small little ones, but just enough just to really push you back. But it's nice quiet roads, because I was on the highway for a little while, which obviously wasn't ideal. But yeah, getting there slowly but surely. When you're looking for shade and this little post is literally the only thing you can find, and you're tucked in, man, this heat is just relentless. There's no hiding from it at all. I'd love to throw myself into like a very cold bit of water right now. A shower, ocean, a river, a lake, a pond, anything. Or I wish a car drove past with like a big bucket of ice water and just literally threw it all over me. I'd love that right now. I'd actually pay someone to meet me right now with a bucket of ice water. Don't look back, lift your head up. It's been quite a kind of a disastrous day, to be honest. Myself and my dad, we had to do like a DIY job on the rack to get it to fit onto the bike. And I don't know, did we do it exercise or what? But after I screwed it when I was at home, like, but sure, I don't know then, was it because of the way we did it? We didn't follow the instructions really. That it was a ticking time bomb, or else that the screws just came loose across the flight and stuff, and me just being an idiot, I never double checked them to tighten them. But it seemed as if it was going to be a ticking time bomb anyways. So this lovely farmer so happened just to literally, this was out in the middle of nowhere now, in the countryside. This is just my luck. This lovely farmer just happened to be driving past when all my stuff kind of fell off the back, and he pulled in, and then I kind of realised what had happened, and I just assumed that the rack had snapped or whatever. So I was like, Jesus, I was like, it was only 2 days into the trip, like, and the rack's after breaking. Anyhow, your man came down and he was like, do you ask him what the problem was, because he thought I fell off the bike, and I was like, my rack just kind of, I thought at the time that it had snapped. I wasn't really thinking straight because I was just so frustrated. So anyways, he brought me up to his house, which is literally just, again, just my chance, like. His house was literally a 2-minute cycle away, so I cable tied the rack to the frame, and I cycled up, and he took all my bags and stuff that were on the rack up to his house, and then we spent the next hour just trying to fix it. And we've kind of done a botched job. Quite impressive, if I do say so myself. He was a fairly good handyman now, and very creative, like most farmers are. I don't know how long it's going to last for. I've left my bike leaning against a lot of queer stuff in the past, but a burnt out car has to be top of the list now. I can't hear you.
It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day.
Morning. So yeah, I'm heading off today. I've been in Hamilton since Friday. Today is Tuesday now. It's time to go. I had an absolutely great weekend. It was the Hamilton International Mini 7's tournament. Which is like a tournament that's held in all these different cities. I think it was in Cape Town and Dubai already. And now it was in Hamilton, and it's like going to all these other world cities and stuff. So it was just a piss up, really. A big, dirty, but fun piss up. We had an absolute ball of a time. So I was staying with a fella called Tom Devine and his girlfriend Alana. Absolutely just such a sweet couple. They took me in for the weekend, and it's just as if I'm back at home. People are just so kind and welcoming and stuff like, and there's no hassle at all with anybody. So obviously I'm always grateful to have places to stay and stuff, and people to chill with. And I met loads of Tom's and Alana's friends through them, and then friends of their friends and the whole lot. So I'm leaving Hamilton after having a great time, and leaving Hamilton with new friends and stuff. So I'll hopefully see some of them again at some stage. Once you start traveling, you actually kind of realize how small the world can be as well at times. So I'm sure I'll bump into a few of them at some stage. Before I probably get home to Ireland, and sure, no doubt I'll see them at home in Ireland then as well.
It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. When the rain falls, when the ground shakes, when the wind blows, when your heart breaks. Show me sorrow.
Well, it's a crack. Surprisingly enough, I'm going pretty well today. I have 26k covered in 1 hour and 12 minutes. 21.8 average speed. Not too bad for starting off a tour. I'm heading for the mountains up here. Heading for the mountains, I could probably take a quicker, more direct route via the main road, but it's really busy, and these quieter roads, back roads, are much nicer. So that's the way I'm going. Heading to a place called t-Saoir. I have a place to stay there tonight with a guy called Connor. He might be meeting me actually someplace along the way. I'll try to hook onto some Wi-Fi later on. But I'm only about maybe 40k from his house, or from t-Saoir when he is. So hopefully about, worst case scenario with these hills, 3 hours more cycling. Hopefully about 2.5. I'd like to say 2 hours, that's been very optimistic. But I'll get there when I get there. It's 1:30. I didn't leave till about 12. So not doing too bad. It just took me ages to pack today, and had to start out a bit with the bike again. So, but we're on the way now, moving quite steadily now, I must say. And yeah, I get to t-Saoir, relax. I've a lot to catch up on. Obviously, I'll be chatting away to Connor and his family and the whole lot, and having a bit of crack with them and the whole lot. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting them. Should be a good evening in store. That feeling when you just get over the top of a Berkeley steep hill. Oh, that did not go below 8 or 9% grading for most of it. Parts hit up to 10 to 12. And on a heavy touring bike, that's it makes for tough cycling. Especially after spending the weekend on the beer as well. I felt as if someone was going to come back up. So this is where I'm kind of at now. Just out in the tranquil countryside. It is actually dead quiet. Only a few cars have actually passed in the last little while, and it's just so beautiful out here. It's just all up and down, and then every little hill you cross, there's just an unreal view from the top down. It just completely opens up into this incredible countryside, and it's just so quiet and peaceful, and I just don't feel as if I'm cycling at all, if that makes any sense. Like, my legs are moving, but my head is just on cloud 9 really at the moment. It's just so nice, and the fact that it's cloudy as well. It's still warm, still kind of humid, but the fact that it's cloudy and there's no sunshine being down on top of me is lovely as well.
Show me starlight, show me what you have to. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Morning. I am just totally chilled on this lovely, comfortable couch. So I stayed with a guy called Connor last night and his lovely family. Connor found me through an article that was written on the 42. So he reached out and said if I was coming through town to let him know and I could crash at his place. So that's exactly what I did. He gave me this lovely room down in the basement. So I had my own bed, which was lovely. So it was nice to sleep in a bed every once in a while. But I'm happy to sleep just about anywhere. Couches, on the floor, it doesn't really matter. I'll kip anywhere at all. So I wouldn't be any bit choosy like that. I had a great evening with his family. We just had a couple of beers, good food, good chats and a whole lot, good old laugh. So yeah, it was good old crack, I must say. Really enjoyed their company. It's always nice to stay with families because you just get that family feel, you know, and you know you're messing around with the kids and stuff like that, and obviously chatting away to the parents and stuff, and it's just nice. I suppose it's distracting really, and it's just nice to completely just chill out and have some good vibes and stuff. So it's ideal really, to be honest. Today I'm heading to Papamoa Beach. I have another place to stay there. It's actually gas, so somebody posted about me in this Irish Mammies Facebook group. So I'm just getting all these messages from Irish Mammies offering me warm meals, places to stay, whatever I need, anything I need, and the whole lot. So I'm going to be meeting a fair few of them now. I'm trying to like pick a route that kind of fits them all in. There's some now that are just way too much out of the way, and especially being on a bike, it's not very accessible. And if I were trying to fish everything on the island in, I'd never get out of here. Alright, kiddo? This is Killian. He's one of Connor's kids. He's absolutely tapped. Is that right, Killian?
Hi.
Beating our heart. Let's flip it close, you got something to say. It's a break.